What's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Playing a new game. See how it goes. Hopefully, it goes good. This game honestly looks kind of crazy. Posting that I'm live, so give me a solid second. Alright, and post the link. Private game. Let's see what a private game is like. Because I think they did say you can play. I think private is like single player. They don't call it single player. Weapon testing campaign, AI testing, wave survival. Let's see what this campaign like. Main pandemic campaign. See this, the map is not properly loaded. Let me see if I can lower the... I all like laggy and choppy. Dang, I gotta play this on medium. What's their problem? Bro, this mess is still... Bruh. Okay, I ain't gonna be sitting here and trying to figure out what button I gotta press just to play a game. If the game ain't gonna load up properly, then I'm not playing. I ain't gonna be fooling with that. They put you in the game and it's like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Nope. Nope. We just gonna play a Assetto Corsa, get mad on that, and then play whatchamacallit, probably Power Wash, but I ain't gonna be sitting here trying to figure out how to open up things and do... I play the game to play a game. I ain't play a game to solve no puzzles. If they wanted to do that, then they should have called it a puzzle solving game. But people ain't got time for all that, so... Got out here, it's like, oh, let's solve this puzzle. Oh, then you gotta solve this puzzle. Oh, no, wait a second. You thought you were gonna play the game? No, now you gotta solve more puzzles. Man, it's like you can't just play a game and just have fun. Like, you gotta play a game and go through a bunch of different stuff to play it. And I'm like, fam, I didn't sign up for that. I did not sign up for that. We just make sure that game ain't running while I'm okay. Games be liking to do that, and it's weird. Let's try. Nah, I should have practiced. Can I go back? Nah, we're gonna go back. Okay, guess I can't go back. Wow, alright, well. It's like, nah. Gotta get my practice in for the day. Can I borrow that? Nah, because that wouldn't make any sense. Alright, so I got that. Let's try an Audi. Watch, now I'm gonna like this car. Nah, I'm sticking with the Aston Martin. If I for some reason, I forgot to turn the rain off. Because it's like, they're not gonna have it where I'm racing on the rain. So I feel like I got like rain down. Yeah, you know, yeah, let's play with it's cloudy. Add some sort of like, you know, weather aspect to the game.
Green light. Give it all you got.
I know they say they like stick with one car when you get into this game. Me, on the other hand, I'm doing it different because I feel like I just need to get like practice in on all cars rather than like, oh, let me just, you know, test out just to play this one car. And I'm like, nah, that's boring. I gotta test out multiple cars. Dang it. Almost had that turn, but wasn't meant for me. So that's why it's always good to get you in some practice laps before you actually start doing some important stuff. I feel like the Audi handles nice in this game. I feel like it's slow though. I don't feel like it's a fast car. Watch, don't have like a bunch of Audi fans. Like, excuse me? Like, Audis are actually nice cars. I'm not saying it's a bad car, I'm just saying it's slow. Just feels slow. Feel like when I'm like that, not this turn, but the previous turn, I can really feel like this steering wheel like resisting to me turning. And I'm like, yeah, that's where them arm workouts be coming in handy, because dang. I don't know why they won't just have like a thing in here where you could like kind of practice with that, because I'm like, fam, that is a workout. I feel like if I had to just do a whole race where it's just nothing but turns, like, oh, that's a workout. Alright, let's change the car. Yeah, the Audi, I like how it handles. It handles nice. Oh, they got me driving on the other side. Oh, this is gonna be so weird. Oh, this is so weird. I didn't know Bentley's was like this. Nah, I gotta redo that. That's so weird, bro. Oh, I am not gonna like this, man. There's like something that's like going on. It's like making it look all weird. I think it's the...
Green light, give it all you can.
Oh, it has like a back camera view. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm so glad I didn't choose this car, cause I like Bentleys. I didn't know that they did this to you. Cause this is crazy. It feels so weird. I'm like, this is how it feels driving a car on the right side. Oh, I would not like this. I would not like this at all. Like, I feel for people that gotta drive with, like, on the right side. Like, this is so weird. Like, my body just feels out of place, and all I'm doing is just looking at a computer screen. And my body feels so out of place right now being in this, in the right side. I'm like, I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that at all. I messed up my time on that. Alright. I'm just playing so I get like my personal best, but I'm trying to get as much practice in as I can on this track. I feel like it ain't even gonna matter because, you know, they always like to just do some weird stuff when I am actually doing something, so I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi and stuff off on my phone. Alright.
Green light, go, go, go.
Bro, tell me the BMW isn't the dream car to have in this game. I ain't restarting. I'm like, no, I'm sticking with that Aston Martin. If they have it where I get to choose another car, then I might choose the BMW. But maybe it's not the dream car to have, because this car just, it feels very loose. It feels like it just like it wants to spin out, but you gotta have like good reaction time to cause this car not to spin out. Nice car. I like it, but that car is wild. It's like that car is wild. I think, which car have I not used? I don't think I've used the Porsche in here. I wish you could like look inside to see, because well, no, I think it's a right side or a left side car. So let's see how that goes. Do something real quick.
Green light, show them what you got.
How did I mess up? Nah. It's like, get out of here with that. It's like, I hadn't even left out the thing. I didn't even change the... Forgot to change that.
Green light, go, go, go.
What's up, DK? How's the day treating you? It's okay, I think. Still dealing with the stuff from yesterday, or... Yeah, something is wrong health-wise. My hands are really shaky. I get that checked out. That ain't even something you just look over. I definitely get that checked out. Like, do you know what caused it, or like, is this a like an occurring thing, or either way, I still get it checked out if you haven't. I ain't gonna, like, you know, brush it off. New. Yeah, I definitely would get that checked out. Probably just need to take some vitamins. Nah, I'd still get that checked out by a doctor. Another one of those like free clinics or something. See what's going on. Or it's like lacking in vitamins. I ain't never heard that before. I'm like, usually hands are just shaking. I'm like, nah. I'd look at that as something serious. Mercedes? Nah, I ain't gonna race with no Mercedes. A Nissan GTR though. Let's see how that goes. I'm curious on how that handles.
Green light. Give it all you got.
Why does it sound like that? Oh my god. That sounds so scary. I've been eating enough, so I'm low on those vitamins, possibly low blood sugar. Yeah, I would, if you need to, go out, get you something to eat. But I'm like, 'cause that ain't normal. If your hands are still shaking, I definitely would go see a doctor about that. It's okay. Nah, something like that. Your hands are shaking. It's not okay. I'm saying if my hands just started shaking right now, I'm going to be a little worried about that. I ain't gonna just look at it, it's like, oh, it's okay. If like my hands wasn't doing that 24 hours ago before, like prior before. Like if I wasn't born with it, then I'm like, nah. It ain't something I'm just gonna live with for the day. Also struggle to eat. I had to take a Dayquil and just the water and pill. Soon as it's gonna buy it. Yeah, cause like Dayquil ain't food. You gotta get you something to eat. It's like I know I would have barfed if that's all I had for that day. Nah. Whether it had been like a protein shake or something, but you gotta get something in your system. Took that, had half an egg, 2 sausages, and 2 pieces of toast. If that's all you ate for that day, I'm like, that's not enough. Like, if your body is, like, used to something, you gotta keep doing it. You can't just stop for a long period of time, because then your body's gonna start reacting to that, so... Felt sick trying to eat. Like, what's the cause of that? Why do you feel sick? Because something ain't adding up. Yesterday, all I ate was toast, banana, a few fries, and a burger. Mostly vegetables on it. Like that, just like all throughout the day, or just one meal? The day before I had a boiled egg and toast and a slice of bread, lettuce, leaf, and chicken breast. That's the whole day. Like, alright, so maybe I should have like asked that question. So did you have like those things at like separate times, or did you have it like all at one time? It's like Nissan GTR is alright. Let's see what other cars. Did this Honda.
Green light, go, go, go.
Yeah, separate times. Breakfast was toast and boiled egg, no lunch. Dinner was one breast, bake, one piece of lettuce, one chicken breast, bake, one piece of lettuce, and one piece of bread with a squeeze of mustard. You should have had lunch. Sounds like you're not eating enough, and that's probably why it's like your body is not reacting to, your daily food usage. So I'm saying, like, find like something, I guess, I don't know, like find something that can like for that, like that middle part. Because me personally, I feel like if I were to do something like that, like I change up like how I'm eating, it's like, yeah, your body's gonna have a reaction to it. It's like, for an example, it's like for the longest I didn't drink water, and I found myself like my body just reacting to not drinking water. I started drinking water. I feel like my life has gotten a lot healthier now. Been eating like that for at least 2 weeks now. See, yeah, you gotta change that up. Because 2 weeks ago, were your hands shaking? Like, were you feeling sick and all that stuff? No, so yeah, you gotta do what you was doing 2 weeks ago. Sue's got drank milk and had a small amount of M&Ms or chocolate. Yeah, that's not good. I'm saying you gotta eat like some real meals, like get some like real food, like, not a lot, but just, enough to like make sure you ain't having like shakes and all that stuff. Like, but those were things I ate on the side. I don't eat anymore. Oh, okay. But yeah, just get something in your system. Like, now if you're hungry, like, get you something. Even if you're not, just have like a small snack or protein shake. Just get something in your system. I know there was at a point in time where I wasn't really eating, and I had to say it did have an effect on me. Like, I know for sure I did lose 10 pounds, and I was like, that's not normal. I haven't been this weight since high school. And I'm like, I know I shouldn't be this weight, and I'm like in my 20s, so just had to start eating, even if I wasn't hungry. Not even no sugar intake, no soda, no honey. Only sugar is fruit. Oh, so it's like, I think it could be like sugar withdrawals. It's like if you were eating a lot of sugary stuff and then you're not eating sugar anymore, I think it can be withdrawals. So that could be a possibility on why your hands are shaking. But if not that, then it's you're not eating enough. Enough, yeah. Then you gotta start eating, even if you're not hungry. Dang it. I get hungry midday to the point where my stomach growls, but I ignore it. Then I wake up hungry at like 9 a.m. First meal. See, yeah, you gotta eat like in the morning at a decent time. Make sure you have your lunch, and then make sure you have your dinner. But if your stomach starts growling, that means you gotta eat. Like, you can't just like brush it off. Like, oh, okay, I'll just wait. It's like, nah. Stuff like that, you gotta, you gotta eat. Definitely don't go to sleep hungry. If I get really, really hungry, then I drink water with flavor boosted stuff. At least you can see that. No, you can't. You gotta eat food. You can't like drink certain things and like, nah, that's not gonna help. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Wow, I didn't realize I was able to do that. All right. I feel like I embraced in that, so let's try it. This Lambo. I'll be fine. That's not. No, that don't sound like fine to me. Before I finish eating. Yeah, I'm like, well, then you just go and wrap the food up and then save it for later. But that's not fine. You don't drink just some like flavored water stuff and then think like, oh, okay, that's gonna fill me up. Like, that don't even sound like something that fills a person up. So that ain't fine. Trust me on that. Hot dogs one night. Can only eat that hot dog. Corn. Usually eat 2 hot dogs in the side. Yeah, because your body is reacting to not eating enough. Like, you gotta start eating more. Like, you don't just like eat more all right then and there, because then you're gonna get sick. But it's like work your way up to it, to getting back to
Green light. Go, go, go.
what you was eating. I don't know how that's even, like, I don't get that. Like, why does it keep turning red? And I'm like, I haven't even done nothing yet. So now I had a burger and fries. I got full after 10 fries and 3 bites of the burger. Yeah, it's like, it's last night. It's like, it's been saying that 2 weeks ago. It would have been weird, but it's like, I think we all know why.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
I don't get, I'm not. Because that thing's just turning red for no reason at this point. I ain't gonna be fooling with that, so. I'll start gaining weight again. Well, eat like food that's not gonna be, you know, causing weight gain, like whether it's like vegan or vegetarian food or something. It's like, it's a lot of options out there for that. It's like, it fills you up, but ain't gonna, you know, be putting on weight and stuff. To eat cereal and egg for breakfast, and cheese sandwich with chips for lunch. There's the typical portions of burger and fries and steak, salad, ham. Well, yeah, it's like if you find like a less, you know, weight gaining version of that, then, you know, get back to that. But just overall, like, you know, just eat like healthy amounts. Serving size. Oh, well, then, like I said, it's like, you know, if it's because it's not enough eating, then that's probably why your hands are shaking. And it's either eat right or get checked out from a doctor. But it ain't something where it's like, no, you ain't gonna be fine. You don't want to find yourself in the hospital, you know, wondering, like, how did I get here? Stop eating so much because my dad's making me crash time. Well, yeah, like, that's the thing. Don't listen to somebody on how they telling you how to eat. It's all like, fam, you don't got no control over my stomach and my food usage and all that other stuff. So that's step one in the whole, like, you know, getting back to the right eating, is not listening to him. Because he gonna mess around and put you in the hospital. You ain't got to eat a whole lot, but it's like, just eat enough to where it's going to get you through that time period until like dinner time. Once I have, basically I'll be able to eat 4 meals a day. Yeah, well then I start practicing that, eating 4 meals a day. But him, he sound like the type of person that don't know how to eat, so. Or he think he doing the right thing when he's really not, so. don't want to get in basic training and then they're all like, hey, how come she ain't eating all her food and stuff? It's like, oh, my dad had me on a no-eating diet. Like, he eats more than me. He thinks that since he was in the army, he knows best when it comes to weight loss. And he doesn't. I can tell you that right now. He doesn't. I'm like, what's going to happen is that he's going to put you in the hospital. So that's step one, and you're, you know, getting back to eating right is just no longer, like, listening to him. If you got to sneak you some food, do that. Shoot, I'd freaking fly to Utah if I need to get you some food, but yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. He cuts me off every time, no cheese. Yeah, and that's the case, then I just, you know, go out and get you some of that food. It's like, what, he gonna have you do a dairy test? It's like, man, get out of here. I snuck some at 1 a.m. Go upstairs, stand in the pantry, eat like 1 spoonful of peanut butter and a slice of bread. That's not enough. It's like, you gotta eat more than that. Thought this thing flashed out clean it. Guess not. So that's some M&Ms that mom I could shoot. Yeah, M&Ms ain't gonna fill you up. Like, you got, like I said, you gotta start eating some like realer food than that. It's like M&Ms. I'm like, if I had to, all I had to eat was just M&Ms, that wouldn't even fill me up. That's just gonna make me angry. Fill me up. Oh well, I eat something else. It's M&Ms ain't cutting it. How are you gonna have it where these trees look like this? Look like they're like Wizard of Oz cut out. To help me with lack of sugar intake. Peanut butter is to up my protein since I've been cut off dairy. No, alright, so I'm gonna just say this. You have not been cut off by dairy. You can eat dairy at any given point in time you want to. It's like you're listening to somebody telling you not to eat dairy, but you, a grown woman, are not cut off from dairy. It's like, yeah, I can understand if you was a kid maybe, but you're not a kid, so that whole being cut off from something, I'm like, I ain't hearing that. It's like, you just gotta go out as fits. Easy. Well, he's just gonna have to have some fits, but I ain't gonna cut myself off of food that I've been eating on a regular basis. It's like, there's people out there eat dairy, and they're not, like, you know, gaining a mass amount of weight from it. It's like, yeah, they eat the right amount, then they won't gain weight, but I'm not gonna cut myself off of all dairy products, and I'm like, fam, it's like, I'm trying to eat. I don't feel like having any physical fights. If he's physically assaulting you, I'm like, nah, that's crazy. That needs to stop. I'm like, you need to find you a new place, like, ASAP. Shoot, freaking find a job out in Utah, save up enough money, or roommate with somebody, but I ain't gonna be sitting here. He hasn't, because I don't act out. Well, yeah, that's not eating right foods isn't acting out. It's like, that's just taking care of yourself. But some stuff like that, nah, I wouldn't even want to be in a household like that. It's like sometimes you just, you know, if you're going through some stuff like that, you just gotta jump from that bird's nest, find your own way. You still argue with him to the point her blood pressure went up. Physical fight, 2 police called. Can't handle that stress. So I'm as fast as possible so I can join the Navy. It's like, yeah, you can lose weight, but you know, overall, it's like not eating right. That's not losing weight. That's just being unhealthy. So, and listening to him, that don't sound any better. Saying listening to him sound like instead of having you trying to get fit for the Navy, it sounds like he's trying to put you in the grave. So it's stuff like that. It's like, you know, eat behind his back or something. This is like, what, he ain't following you 24/7, so go out to eat. That's crazy to think. Like, you hear where parents get on their kids for drugs, alcohol, freaking, you know, some wilder things than that. Dairy foods, I've never heard of a parent getting on their lunch in the fridge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go out to eat. But yeah, I ain't never heard of no stuff like that. Supposed to go to the store with my mom eventually and feel like buying a bag of food of some kind. Keep it in my room. Yeah, do that. But don't starve yourself for eating unhealthy and things to please him. He obviously, I'm gonna just say this, and this is like honestly one of the realest things I can say about him. It sounds like he don't care about you. Now, if he does, he needs to show it a little bit better. But the way he's acting, I'm like, nah, stuff like that just don't. Because I'm saying, like, you gotta ask him, like, are you going around, like, telling people that you're doing this? Because if not, then it's like, I know he doesn't. Okay, then that's what I'm saying. It's like, you gotta get up out of there. Even if it's, you know, just to move out. But it's like, you shouldn't be waiting until the Navy to get up out of there. Because, like, have you thought of, like, the possibility of, it's like, what if the Navy doesn't work out? Then what are you going to do? So it's like, you always got to have, like, a plan B. Start plan B before you start on plan A. Because that whole situation just doesn't, that don't sound right to me. Like, if he, because my thing is like, if he can publicly tell people that he's doing that to you, then he's either crazy or you're just, something ain't right. Said, I can always live with her. Well, then live with her. Pack your stuff up and go. Because that's just, that whole situation is just not right to me. It's like, I hear things like that and it's like, I kind of wish like I would have. In a few months, she's supposed to move back to the country, but Navy is sooner. I'm like I said, what if the Navy don't work out? Then what are you gonna do? So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, you gotta start like plan B in case plan A don't work out. Get like a pre-start on it. Because living in that household, that just does not sound healthy for you. It's like, don't worry about what he thinks. Don't worry about what your mom thinks. Think for yourself. Like, is it healthy for you to still be in that house? It's not. And I'm like, in the Navy, you know, that sounds like it ain't something. Navy's in 2-3 my sister moves. Well, it like is it a guaranteed thing that you're gonna be in the Navy? Like, are you guaranteed to like pass training and all that stuff? And I'm not saying like you don't go through with it, but I'm just saying like isn't guaranteed like you know you're gonna be spending your years in the Navy. And there's a waiver. Well, I'd try to find like somewhere else to be at for the next 2 months. Go to reserves. Yeah, that's if you pass training. Like, are you like are you sure? Like, are you like you know you can pass like training and all that stuff? I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm just saying like that's what I'm talking on. Like, yeah, you could get into it, but it's like, is it guaranteed that you'll pass it, or... Yeah, it's not the Marines. Yeah, I'm like, it still don't mean that it's not gonna just be a walk in the park. Verbal abuse, I can handle that. Can't compare that. You know, verbal abuse, it's like it's two different things. Like somebody's like, oh, if I can handle a car accident, I can handle walking through fire. It's like it's two different things. You don't know what your body can tolerate. Push myself. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, in case if Navy doesn't work out, not saying it won't, just saying just in case, it's like have a plan B. Been there for years. Gas chamber. So let's say you get to that and then you mess up and they're all like, you're not fit for the Navy. I'm saying it's like you can't like just because like you know all there is to know about it don't mean that it's guaranteed or promised. Yeah, you can train for something for years. You can like do anything for years. It's like me for an example. It's like I've been freaking doing content creating for years. I'm like, and I'm not in no position that I want to be in, like the promised position and all that stuff. So I'm saying it's like you never know how something work out until you're actually there doing it. That's I'm like, you know, in case of a plan B, you know, have something to like fall back on in case if it doesn't work out. You say you're in SSN, rank, it washed out. However it works. Saying it's like, you know, just overall, it's like, just try to get yourself in a better position, like, sooner than later. I know one thing for sure. I definitely wouldn't be listening because it's like you leaving in 2 months. It's like I wouldn't even be. I'd just be having the don't care attitude. Like I said, go out to places. Like, you can do that. That's one thing that you can do. Today's in the basement is called. Sounds like a good day to me. I forgot I didn't even move my microphone over. I was like, my microphone's been sitting across the whole time. All right. It's 46 degrees outside. It's 61 right now. That's what it says on my computer. My window's below ground level, so it's interesting when it rains. What does it sound like? Does it sound weird? Oh, wow, they only have it where you have to... Wow, that's crazy. Alright, well... Wait for heavy rain. I want to see what happens. It sound weird? Or does it, like, sound like... Kind of like Seattle rain, but, like... What does it sound like? No sounds like rain. So like does it like when it's like raining against something, does it sound weird more so when I'm asking, or does it just sounds normal? The house is kind of soundproof. Oh, okay. Oh, it's on my house. Touches the neighbor house. You can't hear anything. Yeah, that's kind of house I live in. You gotta check the mail. Oh, good. Back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Right now, it's more of a sprinkle. Yeah, I don't know if it plans on raining out here anytime this week. It seems like it's been like getting sunny or sunnier. But I think it's gonna probably be chilling for the next probably a while. I don't know. It might catch us by surprise one day. Some old random rain. Wind is insane out here. Yeah, I hear some places they can be it can be pretty windy. So definitely make sure you don't be wearing no hats, scarves, nothing. Get you a hood and that's it. I think the last I read one was being 2030. My dang. Hopefully that's not like on a regular day. I'm like, that's just a regular day out there. I'm like, that's crazy. Think I'm sleepy. Yeah, I'm like, I might charge up my phone so I can go outside, jog, wake myself up. Feeling a little bit tired myself. Mom wants to nap. I won't nap. I'd lay down and try. Oh, this is all connected? I was like, why is this thing taking forever? Okay. Makes sense. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day with this stream. It's like my eyes are getting heavy, so that stretch felt good. So anyways, I will talk to y'all later on tonight. Thank you everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.